What is going on YouTube? Y'all already know who it is. It is your boy OG Mentor, and today I'm bringing you guys a classified 6-piece Nomad Firearms stamina build that is going to be for just mainly survivability and damage, a lot of damage. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so going ahead and starting off, as you guys can see at the top of my screen, my primary firepower is 406,000 with 7,000 firearms. My toughness is 471,000 with 5,874 stamina. And my skill power is 100,000 with 2,894 electronics. Starting off, let's go ahead and jump right into the vest of the Nomad. As you guys can see, I have it rolled for stamina, with rolled health for 16,674 and ammo capacity of 56%. Now this is what I rolled mainly for my chest piece. The mods that I have on this chest piece are going to be rolled with mainly, let's check right here, mainly stamina with skill haste and firearms with skill haste. These are the two mods that I have rolled on my chest piece, so you guys can go ahead and throw that in. And after you guys go ahead and throw that in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump out of here and go over to mask. And in my mask, I have it rolled for firearms with 4% critical hit chance. And as well on the mods for this, I have it for firearms with 3% skill haste. So after you guys go ahead and roll that in, I'm going to head over and I'm going to jump over to the knee pads. And as well guys, you do not have to go and put firearms on your mask. If you want, you could swap it out and put stamina on it for a tiny bit more survivability. But like I said, we're mainly going to be going for firearms and survivability all at the same time with the stamina. But let's go ahead and head over to knee pads. So inside of my knee pads, I have it rolled by default for stamina. I also have 16k max roll for health. And I don't believe I rolled anything else on this. I probably am going to roll something on it in the future, but for right now, this is what I have on my knee pads. I have it rolled for 16k health, 1.5k stamina, and for the extra mods at the bottom that I'm using, I am using a prototype performance mod that is rolled for 6.0 for first aid self-heal. And as well, I am also rocking with that a stamina mod that is rolled for 3% skill haste. So everybody says skill haste is dead. Trust me y'all, trust me on this. Skill haste ain't dead, it's still good. It's definitely usable for the skills that I have, which are the overheal and the support station. But let's go ahead and let's move over to this holster. As you guys can see, for my Nomad holster, it is rolled for firearms with a 4.0 critical hit chance. As well, the mods at the bottom of this are going to be the prototype performance mod for 6.0% first aid self-heal. So go ahead and rock that on. If you don't have this, just try to mix it up as best as you can. And for the gloves of the Nomad, I have it primarily rolled for firearms, and it has rolled on it 12% SMG damage and 6% critical hit chance, with also just the default 17% critical hit damage. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys know about this, but at the moment, SMGs are the meta. Assault rifles were like meta in 1.7.1, and right now in 1.8, since the house is out, the SMG, whatever the house is called, is the meta right now for this. So if you guys have the house or any SMG in general, go ahead and roll that onto it. And other than that, let's go ahead and jump over to the back piece. Now for the back piece of the Nomad, I have it rolled for 1.3k firearms. As well, I rolled in 13,288 skill power. Now this is going to be really good if you're using your overdose, which I'm going to be showing you guys, or your immunizer support station to get health back. Now the mods that I have on this are prototype stamina with 3% skill haste, and the performance mods are a 6% first aid self-heal for both of them. And that's everything that I believe I have on for my entire gear set. So moving on to my weapon, as you guys can see, I'm using the house with a damage of 21.3k. And as well, I have it rolled for deadly and unforgiving. These are the two things that are really good God roll house weapon that I'm using. And for my secondary weapon, which is right below this, I'm using the Urban MDR, which the Urban MDR isn't really that important. I'll kind of show it to you guys in a bit, but as you guys can see, the main reason I'm using the house is because it says 1/2 of the magazine does 20% increased damage, while the half which deals increased damage flips 15 seconds every single time, or if like after you reload it'll flip. Right now just the house is really OP and it's broken. So for the Urban MDR, I'm using Brutal and Destructive, which is mainly for my PvE. If I'm ever going to go and do anything of like landmarks or kill any like random ads or anything, I'm mainly using the MDR. I never use the house unless if I get into PvP combat, but this is everything that I'm using for my weapons. But other than that, let's go ahead and let's jump right over to survivability and let's see everything else that we have set up for this class. Alright guys, so moving on to our character sheet, you guys already know what the primary attributes are, so let's go ahead and move over to weapons. As you guys can see, my weapon damage is 21,340 with 46% critical hit chance and 112% critical hit damage. As well, I have a headshot damage of 62%, and that's pretty much everything for that. Moving on to health on kill, as you guys know, 25% because of the Nomad. And heading over to skills, as you know, we already have 100k skill power and 23% skill haste, which is good for skills. So moving on to survivability, my max health is 319,000, and as well my armor is 7,705, which mitigates 32.23% weapon damage, which also helps for survivability. So if you guys didn't really know much about armor, go ahead and try to get as much as you can so the weapon damage that these other guys do to you won't take you down as easy. So as you guys already know, you see all this protections from elites and everything. This isn't really that important. Well, bleed resistance is pretty important if you're going against a predator. Disrupt resistance is also kind of good in case if somebody wants to go and throw one of those EMP grenades. And other than that, guys, let's go ahead and move over to our skills. Alright, as you guys can see inside of skills, I have the overdose heal for first aid. This is something that I use that's really helpful in battles. If somebody's trying to take me down, I pop that. A lot of other people would like to go for booster shot, but booster shot does not over heal. And in my support station, I have my support station role for immunizer, which is really good for anybody who wants to throw fire grenades at you, any of that. It automatically makes it not even like there. It takes all the status effects away, and pretty much it just makes you practically not even get phased by it. As well, I'm also using recovery link, which is mainly what I use when I'm running as a solo player. You guys could run tactical link, or if you want, you could run survivor link if you're up to it. I mainly run that to just survive a bit more when I'm a solo player. So moving on, as you guys can see, I'm using critical save inside of my talents. It says use a medkit during low health to increase damage resilience by 20% for 10 seconds. I am also using combat medic, which says use a medkit near allies to heal group members and proxies within 20 meters by 40%. Now, you guys do not need to use this if you're going to be a solo player. You can go ahead and use strike back, which says reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. So if you guys want to use that, you can use that instead of using the combat medic. But for right now, I'm using combat medic because I like running in groups most of the time, and I usually go ahead and pop that on when I'm running with anybody who needs health. Next thing I'm using is tech support, which says kill a hostile while any skill is deployed to extend the active durations by 10%. And as well, I am using precision, which says headshot a hostile to post them for 10 seconds. It also gives, like you can see, the benefit of post. It affects the agent, gives you critical hit chance, critical hit damage. It makes you really OP when you're going against somebody by yourself or in a group. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys a clip of me running in the dark zone and show you guys some of my clips of me killing stuff. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started, guys.
You ain't never gonna catch me. catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Living my life on the dash, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Treat every night like my last, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Never gonna catch me, never gonna match me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Fleeing the scene while we cruising the back street. You ain't never gonna catch me. Sipping some goose, gonna lose in the backseat. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Yeah, I'm shooting the shit with my new chick. These bottles pouring my crew rich, but I've done it before, I ain't new to this. Put my soul in the shit cause the shoe fits and I'm proving it. Doing the most, I'm pursuing it. Fluent, the juice is the fluid. I swear if I jump I can fly. Haters will plummet, the summit is where I reside. So ride with a motherfucker, die with a motherfucker, chilling in the whip, getting high with a motherfucker. Never eating if my tribe got a suffer, got a star for the come up, no regard for the run up. Feeling like a winner inside, but hard as summer. One up anyone who decide they wanna gun up. Get it how I live it, never faking the funk. Chase it if it's got what you want, real shit. Focus on living luxurious, hoping I'm worthy for certain, I'm toiling now. I was just a man with a plan of a foil it, hotter than lava that's boiling down. When the breeze feel nice, I'm breezing inside. Can it be just right? Here's a reason to grind. Traded a piece of my mind for a piece of the pie. Now we fine, dine. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Living my life on the dash, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Treat every night like my last, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Never gonna catch me, never gonna match me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Fleeing the scene while we cruising the back street. You ain't never gonna catch me. Sipping some goose, gonna lose in the backseat. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Yeah, I'm glorious, feeling victorious, living my life to the fullest, I'm sure of it. Aura of royalty when I'm around. Seed in the soil, I'm sprouting up out of the ground. Living down when I want it, but I'm proud when I got it. Trying to do the struggle and I never drown. Had it rough when I started for success, I was starving. Feasting by the mouth, packing pounds, let's get it now. You ain't never gonna catch me, match me in the backseat, kicking nowhere to catch me. Couple of biddies with me, got me feeling like a Mac with the body of an athlete. Run it up around the city, guy talking about a track meet, dash like Gatsby, never where the Gatsby. But I'm doing what I need to survive, I'm only speaking my mind. You gotta grind if it's got what you want, that's right. Never slack, whole crew behind me. Post up, no bluff, in a booth you'll find me. Get how I live, I got the truth inside me. Juice like Hossie, never boosty, got me, just ride. With the motherfucking tribe, if I said it, I meant it, I gotta do it till I die. Never stress, one of the best, I never lie. Buzzing while I'm bugging the honey up in the hive. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Living my life on the dash, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Treat every night like my last, never look back. Try, but you're never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Never gonna catch me, never gonna match me. You ain't never gonna catch me. Fleeing the scene while we cruising the back street. You ain't never gonna catch me. Sipping some goose, gonna lose in the backseat. You ain't never gonna catch me. You ain't never gonna catch me.
Alert, an agent is leaving the team. Warning.